everyone. I mentioned that I would show you how to do an image trace of an actual image or object as well as a person. So I chose an image of Prince. I just copied it and pasted it into Illustrator. Once you have the image selected, then you can do an image trace. The image trace will be very, very simplified, and then you can go over to the presets, and at this point you can choose different options. I'm going to choose 16 color just to demonstrate how it will divide out the face into lots and lots of different values. But I might not want that background in there. Maybe I only want the image of Prince himself. So now I'm ready to expand the image. Expanding allows paths to be formed around every object or every shape. So then I want to ungroup it, which I used my shortcut Command Shift G, or you can go to Object, Ungroup right here. So once it's ungrouped, I can then select individual things. If it still is gathered as one single item, just ungroup it again. So I can actually grab and take that away or delete it. In this case, I'm just going to grab all of those colors and I'm going to go to Select, Same, Fill Color, and it should select things that are similar to that color within that area. So I'm going to do one at a time because it didn't seem to want to do all three at the same time. So same fill color, it'll select anything that's that same fill color and I can delete it. Let me see if I can do two colors and see if it'll let me grab both of them. It looks like it's only letting me do one at a time, but either way you can delete from that. Yep, there it grabbed both of those. So if I go here, it should grab the one on the other side as well. It just sees everything as a mathematical equation of color. And then if I have to, I can get in here to these little teeny details, select, same, fill color, and hopefully it finds some of the other colors that are really similar. Because it divided it out into 16 colors, there's a lot of these little itty bitty details that are probably individual other colors. So you can do it that way. Now I'm going to show you how to do an image with a simpler color palette. So I'm going to grab all of Prince and now I'm going to group him back together because he's all parts and pieces like a puzzle. I'm going to do Command G is my shortcut to group, or I could use Object and then the group option is right there, Command G. I'm now going to use a fire image and this time I'm going to select it. Click on Image Trace. It's going to simplify it. I'm going to go with a 3 color. I want it to look a little bit more like a cartoon. So it should give me 3 tonal ranges at this point. And I'll zoom in to show you that. So I've got kind of a dark brown, kind of a dark red, and that orange color. Now at this point, I want to have it selected and expand it. This gives me the option to adjust some of the colors. So I'm going to ungroup using my shortcut. I did it twice just to make sure it shortcuts. I actually want my background color to be black rather than a burnt brown or dark brown color. So I'm going to select black here. Now I actually have a dark blackness, but the fire still remains the reds or the oranges. Maybe I want the orange color in certain sections to be slightly different orange, and I can go in and adjust just those areas and make them brighter or lighter in some way. Anywhere that it's selected, I can adjust and brighten it up however I would like it to look. I can do the same thing with these brown tones just by selecting certain areas. Maybe I want them to be brighter red and so forth. So you're getting a variation and again, making it more interesting and more your own. All right, that's how you do an image trace.